Shalom, peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. My name is Moshe Ben Yasharel, your hostess with the mostest. Like, share, and subscribe. Man, I was given, it brought to my recollection this verse, this Bible verse, because the condition of Yahuwah's people, and it's crazy because how divided we are as a people, you know what I'm saying? Because because people want to be in power, because people, they want everybody to follow them, or they want to have all the money, or they want to have all the prestige, you know what I'm saying? And it's no limit to what they would do to acquire, the power, the might, you know what I mean? But it's not by power nor by might, but by the Spirit, thus saith Yahuwah. I'm gonna read this coming out of Matthew 12:25, and Yeshua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. So you wonder why us as a people, why we are falling, why our house is falling, why the house of Yasharel is falling. You wonder why we have come to desolation. Let's look up the definition, because see, I can press this and it'll give me the definition. The act of desolating or laying waste, destruction of inhabitants, depopulation. And when you look at that desolation, that's what's happening to us as a people. We are being depopulated. We are strategically targeted by the government. And I hate to say that, because, that when I say that, then, it'll be a problem, because, people don't have the right to speak out and, voice their and I don't want, it's not an opinion, you know what I'm saying? It's a fact, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy because nobody has respect for us as a people. These other nations that come over here to America, they don't respect us as a people. That's why you see that stuff going on in Chicago, where, all these immigrants coming over here and they getting free housing and they getting all this free stuff, and these people in Chicago is complaining. But all this time, y'all ain't been worried about nothing but y'all position, but y'all power. Who want to be the politician, who want to be the mayor, and who want to be this and run the city and run that, but you ain't even cared for your people. So, what's happening is not a coincidence. It's the judgment of the Most High Yahuwah, because you Negroes don't know how to stick together. You know what I'm saying? You let money divide you. You let all kind of things divide you, and you so wicked and evil. You come against your own people, and so that's why we see in Chirac so many lives are being taken. You know what I'm saying? Every time you look up on the news, you see somebody black dying. That's the only people that they broadcast on the news of things happening. Is us. And it's all a ploy to make you look bad, so people don't respect you. So nobody don't want to deal with you, because you don't got no home training. You know what I'm saying? Your people ain't taught you no manners, and how can they? Because your house has been desolated. Your father's in the penitentiary, and majority of y'all is headed to the penitentiary. I hate to say it, but it's true. It's not, I'm trying to be evil, I'm trying to talk about you or nothing, but I'm just trying to tell you the condition, because we don't have a moral compass. Our moral compass is money. Every time you see somebody on TV, it's about money. We follow the money. That's what we follow. We follow the bag. That's what we follow. And that's why, what I'm saying, we are brought to desolation, and every city or house is divided against itself and shall not stand. That's why you see brother against brother, and sister against sister, mother against daughter, and father against son. It ain't like that in these other nations. These, man, I'm telling you, the Japanese, the Chinese, they got the lowest amount of people in the penitentiary. When you go to the penitentiary, you're gonna see the Mexicans and you're gonna see the black people. They make up the population of the penitentiary. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. And how shall then his kingdom stand? So Satan not casting out Satan. The devil is doing what he doing. You know what I'm saying? His kingdom is intact. His kingdom is to steal, kill, and destroy. We see that every day. His kingdom is a well-oiled machine. Just like with a lot of these PPP loans, you know what I'm saying? You've seen a lot of black people getting in trouble with these PPP loans. You know what I'm saying? And he say, if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? And if I by Beelzebub cast out devils, by whom do your children cast them out? Therefore they shall be your judges. So your children is your judges. You know what I'm saying? That's why, a lot of the old generation is scared. You know what I'm saying? Of these children. How I'm gonna take you somewhere. Let's go to Proverbs. I'm gonna show you why. Proverbs 30. I think it is. It might be yeah, it's Proverbs 30. I think it is. Let me see. Yeah, Proverbs 30 and 11. It says, there is a generation that curses their father and do not bless their mother. There is a generation that are pure in their own eyes, and yet is not washed from their filthiness. There is a generation, oh, how lofty are their eyes, and their eyelids are lifted up. There is a generation whose teeth are as swords. What does that mean? That your words, their words that come out, they have no respect for the elder. You see what I'm saying? They will shoot you down in the street in a lot of these areas, like like Chirac, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these older people, man, them people are scared to come out of their houses. And a lot of these big cities, you know what I'm saying, in Atlanta and things like that, a lot of these people scared to come out their house because of this younger generation. You know what I'm saying? And their jaw teeth as knives, to devour the poor from off the earth and the needy from among men. And we see that today. You know what I'm saying? We see, you know what I'm saying, our young brothers out here in the streets dying for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Dropping like flies. You know what I'm saying? Because of status, because of money, because of whatever the case may be, You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, niggas want to be in the dope game. You know what I'm saying? This is my territory. You know what I'm saying? We own this over here. Because everybody chasing the bag and not chasing God, not chasing Elohim. As the Bible say, seek ye first the kingdom of Yah, and all these things shall be added unto you. We not seeking the kingdom. We not seeking the mind of the Most High. The mind is where the words come from. You know what I'm saying? In your mind is words. That's how you hear the words coming out of my mouth, because they came from my mind first. So we not seeking the kingdom, the king's dome. We not seeking what it is that he want. We have made ourselves God. I'm going back to Matthews. And I've had to do this video over because some of the things that I was saying, man, they won't let it get out. They won't let me upload the video. So hopefully, because you know what I'm saying, Satan is the prince of the air. He owns the airwaves. The internet, the cables. He dictates what, you know what I'm saying, what gets out and what don't. That's why we see a lot of this foolishness getting out. You know what I'm saying? They'll let Doja Cat, you know what I'm saying, with a ass hanging half out. They let, you know what I'm saying, all these women, you know what I'm saying, on the internet acting like whores, shaking their ass everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when I was young, I used to think that stuff was cool. But now, you know what I'm saying, when I look at it, I'll be like, man, shoot, I wouldn't want no woman like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, because if that's all you got to offer and bring to the table, you know what I'm saying, then I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then a lot of them, you know, they'll, you know, in turn say, oh, he broke. He ain't got no money and he just popping. But look what you doing to get your money. A lot of these rappers and stuff, oh, he just talking. Look what he doing. You know, I'll be hearing these rap songs. Some of them songs I wouldn't even play, man. You know what I'm saying? Some of these cats ain't even talking about nothing. All they doing is glorifying stupidity. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't using your money to edify your people, to build your community or nothing. You just tearing down your community. That's all we do is tear each other down. That's why we divided. And that's why your children is over you right now. Because you know what I'm saying, we were so busy chasing after the bag, you know, so busy trying to, you know, be something that we weren't. I was watching this dude the other day, and he was like, man, I was selling drugs just so I could be fresh. You know what I'm saying? And it was funny because, yeah, that's what it was. You know, a lot of us came from poverty, and we jumped into the game because, you know what I'm saying, I jumped into the game because, you know, my mama, our lights was getting turned off. You know, when you come from, you know, having things to not having things and your lights getting turned off and roaches and rats and mice and stuff and, you know, not, you know what I'm saying? You like, whoa. You know, no man in the house, you know what I'm saying? And then you got 4 brothers and, you know, your clothes is getting hand down and, you know, 3 brothers, your clothes getting hand, you know, you wearing hand-me-downs and I'm heavy. I can't even fit my brother's clothes, so I don't really get clothes, so I had to get up. I got out, you know, my main purpose was to help my mama, but, you know what I'm saying, in the event, that's why I like KC the Young Boss, you know what I'm saying, I'm up now, because, you know what I'm saying, in that song, it kind of, you know, I can relate to that, what he say, but some of these cats, I can't even relate to these cats, because they just glorify themselves, you know what I'm saying, but anyway, you know what I'm saying, and if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? And if, you know, just like, you know, they'll see a person out here doing the work, preaching the word, trying to get our people to turn from their wicked ways and do what's right, you know, because they don't like what you're saying about what they doing, you know, the era that they walking in. So what they'll do is call you the devil. They'll start, you know, bringing up things that they don't heard through the grapevine about you know what I'm saying, to you know, affect your character, so don't nobody listen to you. It's all a ploy of the enemy, of the devil. And it's the same thing that they did to Yahushua HaMashiach. Called him Beelzebub, called him a devil. And if I by Beelzebub cast out devils, this is how wicked our people is. You know what I'm saying? They can know you out here doing good and doing the right thing, and they'll make it seem like you evil and like you bad. Start going back to your past. Ain't he just a carpenter's son? He ain't nothing but a carpenter. And just think what they say about other people. You know what I'm saying? Just think how they did the prophets. And if I by Beelzebub cast out devils, by whom do your children cast them out? Therefore they shall be your judges. And we see that they are our judges today. You know what I'm saying? That's why you see, you know what I'm saying, these children turning on their parents. You know what I'm saying? Getting insurance policies on their parents and knocking them down. I seen that, you know, this one dude, they showed it was on, I think it was on YouTube or something. But this dude, you know what I'm saying, got an insurance policy on his mom's or something like that and knocked her down and he got like 20 racks or something like that he got, and he was just out splurging the money. Like, he didn't even have a thought, man, I would never ever think about doing my mama like that. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't, man, even though we all come from a dysfunctional family, we was, you know, man, I would never do my family like that. I could never get over on my family like that, man. I couldn't, it just ain't in me. But if I cast out devils by the spirit of Elohim, then the kingdom of Elohim is come unto you. So he's saying, shoot, if I'm casting out devils by devil, then the kingdom of God has come to you then. Because what I'm doing is right. Or else how can one enter into a strong man's house and spoil his good, except he first bind the strong man, and then he will spoil his house? So the strong man is the devil. You know what I mean? The strong man, the devil taught us all the wrong ways. Taught us to hate each other. You know what I'm saying? Gave us the guns and gave us the drugs. You know what I'm saying? Got us fighting over territory that we don't even own, that don't even belong to us. Gave us rappers, you know what I'm saying, to give us these frequencies so that, you know what I'm saying, you can, you know, so that, you know, it keeps you in a low vibration, so you do things you're not supposed to, so you can support the industrial complex. And this was the same thing that Yeshua was doing, Yahusha was doing when he came, was trying to tell the people that, you know, that the way they were going about things were wrong. Then this is why we are divided. And that we need to return back to our Lord and Savior, to our Adonai, and return back to his word. So that he can heal us. But we don't want to do that because, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna even lie, man. You know, this church, man, it's messed up a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, our grandparents went, you know what I'm saying? You know, but this younger generation, they look at the church like, nah, man, because a lot of the people in the church is hypocrites. A lot of the people in the church is witches. A lot of the people in the church is doing more dirt than the people out here in the world. You know, and I'm just speaking on it, man. You know what I mean? Because it's the truth. I know, I see it every day. You know what I'm saying? People that say they serve God with their mouth, but they heart is far from them. You know, they out here, you know what I'm saying? People come to you in confidence, you know, and confide it in people, and they just go out here and tell your business. I seen this one thing. It say, be careful who you vent to because vents go in the other rooms. You know what I'm saying? That's real. You know, you got to be careful who you vent to. You know what I'm saying? And then they'll take what you tell them and use it against you. You know what I'm saying? That's how low and regressed our people is. We don't have no kind of honor. You know, and we wonder why people don't respect us. You know, why these other nations that's coming over here and having more than us don't respect us. I'm gonna read something out of Deuteronomy, and I'm gonna get out of here. But you know, this was prophesied in Deuteronomy that, you know, these other nations, they would come over and they would get up higher than us. You know what I'm saying? And the only ones that's higher, that got the money, is these people that, you know, have submitted to the devil. I ain't gonna say everybody with money has, you know what I'm saying? Some people did it right, you know what I'm saying? But majority of the people, just like when, you know, Yahusha was being tempted in the wilderness, and he took him up to the house. He said, if you would just bow down to me, then I'll give you all this that you see. And that's what a lot of people have done, you know what I'm saying? For riches and wealth, they've bowed down to the devil. 28, I think it's 28 and 34. Let me see. Let me make sure. Starting at verse 36. I think this is where it is. Let's see. Hold on. Bear with me real quick and I'll be through here in just a second. Yeah, that's where it was. It's 28 and I'm gonna start at 34. So that thou shalt be mad for the sight of thine eyes, which thou shalt see. That's why you see a lot of our brothers walking around here and they be mad. They be going out of their mind. You know, it be seeming like they be talking to themselves because of the injustice that's going around. It'll drive you mad, the injustice that you see every day. You know what I'm saying? Just think of Lazarus in the rich man that's sumped fairly every day, and you just looking at this man eat, and this man don't even offer you none, don't even try to help you, but he just eating in your face. That's the same thing Tupac said when he was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm at the door, and you know what I'm saying? We like give us, and they eating. We like give us some, give us some, and then eventually you just go kick the door in. The Lord shall smite thee in thy knees and in thy legs with a sore botch that cannot be healed, from the sole of thy feet unto the top of thy head. So he gonna bring a disease upon you. Yahuwah shall bring thee and thy king, which thou shalt set over thee, unto a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known. That's America. And there shalt thou serve other gods, wood and stone. That's the cross. And you know what I'm saying? That's the cobblestone. That's for you Christian and you Muslims. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword. That's why they always broadcasting you on TV, because you an astonishment. They be like, look how these niggas act. They call you animals. You know what I'm saying? And they doing it with a ploy, so it just be easy to destroy you. So when everything fall down, they won't feel bad about deleting you. Thou shalt carry much seed out. Oh yeah, a proverb. A proverb is they call you a nigga. That's a proverb. You know what I'm saying? And you could think of many other proverbs they call you. So it says that, and thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all the nations, whether Yahuwah shall lead thee. So everywhere that we at, you know what I'm saying, whether it be in, you know, Europe, France, whether it be in Brazil, whether it be wherever, Argentina, because we north, east, west, and south. You see what I'm saying? We was taken all to the four corners of the earth. Thou shalt carry much seed out into the field, and shalt gather but little in. So you go to work all day, work 8, 12 hours a day, and you only bringing in a little. For the locust shall consume it. So the locust is consuming it. So as quick as you get it, you got to spend it. The bills, you got to pay your bills. Got to put gas, got to buy groceries. Got to pay for your children. Just as soon as you get it, it's gone. Thou shalt plant vineyards and dress them, but shalt neither drink of the wine, neither gather the grapes, for the worms shall eat them. So you're going to plant vineyards. You know what I mean? You go and you have, you know, when you plant a vineyard, you want to reap from that vineyard. But instead, you don't even get, you know, it's like a 401k plan. You put all that money in the 401k plan just for it to get taken. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to get somewhere. Thou shalt have olive trees throughout all thy coasts, but thou shalt not anoint thyself with the oil, for thine olive shall cast his fruit. Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity. That's, you know, I mean, a lot of them gone into the penitentiary. You know, a lot of us got sons and daughters, you know, they grandmother take them. You know, they put up for adoption. That's in modern day time, though. All thy trees and fruit of thy land shall the locust consume, the stranger that is within thee. Here it is right here. 28 and 43. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. You know what I'm saying? When you look at these Latinos, you know what I'm saying? They came over here within a span of 10 years and they higher than us. These Japanese, they higher than us. These Chinamans, they higher than us. But we've been over here 400 years working and tilling this land to get nothing. And the reason we can't have nothing is because we're divided. Shalom, peace and blessings.